Okay, hello. My name is Herbst, and I'm here to show you the customer web portal. We're actually looking at it right now on the screen, and I will take you through it. Um, so on the top, you've got the menu. Then you've got a banner, which you can control. Then what you have is you have these kind of categories, which are different product categories. You can set up as many categories as you want, and within the category you can put in products, or you can put in more categories and further products. So in this one here, what we have is we have category and we have the products. And if we look at a product, just press it, what we have is we have the picture, we have a little description, we have the product name, we have batch number, we can show the stock quantity. It says back order here, so it says it doesn't have it in stock, and it shows the price specific to that specific user. And then we have this kind of rich text environment, so we can have more details. And then we have attachments. Now, the nice thing and the powerful thing about this is that all this information is actually within the stock ledger of the system itself, and it's just been made available and positioned within this category. So therefore, it means that there's no duplication, there's no re-entering, and it's much easier to manage, because actually the same stock ledger item was used to purchase the thing in the first place, and potentially to sell through telesales and other environments inside the system itself. And it's showing you all the live details. So, and you update it, it automatically updates it here. Okay, so that's a product. These are the different pictures. These are the different attachments. So you can press an attachment as well. And if I go to home, what I can do as well, if I log out and log in, you can make it that they're actually not able to see any product information until you log in. You log in using the user account and a specially generated password for that user. Generally speaking, the user might only need to enter it once, and then they can save it in the browser, and therefore they don't really need to remember their password too frequently, like with most applications. So the big advantages when I'm logged in is that what I can do is I get a summary of my account details, all live. I can see here recent products, so I can see what I bought last, in this case it's last month, but I can see last quarter or last year, and I can quickly reorder stuff if I want to reorder stuff. I can see if there's any percentage discounts or something like that on them as well. There is ability to actually import products, so I can actually reference other documents and it will automatically clone them. I can pay online. I have the ability to see my invoices, so I can go click this and it shows me a PDF of my invoice, so I can see invoices from past years, this year, whatever. And I can see my payments. I can see all my sales orders. I can see all my deliveries. Deliveries might be important because they have potentially a POD, proof of delivery, here. Again, this is all kindly smartly interwoven, so what you can do is you can have an invoice that references the delivery docket, so you can press on an invoice, you can fix it so that it can be a little bit smarter, that within the PDFs that go to that are emailed to the customer, when you press specific items within the email of the PDF of the document, it can actually lead you straight to these delivery dockets if you want to. Similarly, on a PDF document like an invoice, what you could do is you could have a little thing at the bottom that says reorder, and it would basically put everything that was in that document within your existing cart now, at the new prices, not the old prices. So, and also some people might not want to show orders or show delivery dockets or show tickets or show quotations, just show the invoices and the delivery dockets. That's also possible. You can remove that away. Files, what this allows you to do is actually allows you to share files with the customer. So you can have files like contracts and things like that that you can openly share with the customer. Well, in a secure private environment, you can share it with the customer. So let's say if I go home, I'm logged in as the customer. I can go in here or let's say I search for something like I'm a deli. I'm going to order some stuff. Here what I can do is I can see I can order some of these, some of these, some of these, and it adds it to the cart. It's showing me at my price. I can see I've got some discount going on here. I might add that up. I might not like the way this is a nice graphical interface, but in a business-to-business environment, you might actually have a lot more items in there. And what you can do is you can view them like this. And when I view them like this, I can choose and I can put in 100 and I can add them in like that. So as I'm adding these items, I can go home, I can back here, and I'm just going to make them bigger because I don't have my glasses on. I say comfortable, and I'm going to add some dog food as well. So here I am adding them all into my cart, and if I go to my cart, a little bit like Amazon, we'll try and replicate that kind of scenario as much as possible. So there's a certain amount of familiarity and you don't really have to know what you're doing. You have the home page, you have my account, which shows you all this kind of functionality, including your statement. And then you have the carts, and you have an about page where you can say certain things about your company. And here what I have is I have the different items, my prices, and to process. So here what it does is if there's a mandatory putting in a PO, you may make the person put in a PO number, PO, and then they can put in a comment, and then from here what you do is you press apply, and basically the sales order goes directly into the system, and that's as simple as that. Check out here, submit order, I press submit, and it goes immediately into the system. It says that sales order has been posted, and it will email you. You can also pay now, but it will email you a confirmation that you've actually received this. That the customer web portal has received your sales order, and that it can also email somebody else just in case somebody isn't checking for sales orders in the system that have been automatically entered by the customer web portal. If I look into, so I'm going to go back to the home area, and I go to the admin area just to show you a few of the settings. I'll have to log in with administrator passwords. Admin. Maybe this is my admin passwords for this. Nope. Let's see. Okay, I'm in. I might save that. So what can I do in the customer web portal? Well, first of all, what I'm able to do is I'm able to see the settings that are configured within Insight. So it's because potentially you might have several different instances of these customer web portals going to the one database. Maybe even competing with one another, and you can do this. So sometimes to identify the instance, this is very handy. Again, what you can do is you can brand it differently by uploading a logo here, and you can put in different address. Here what you have is you have the banners, so you can just upload these pictures. The banners are really only as good as the picture, because that's what we try to do, is try to show us little, take the personality out of the customer web portal and allow you to do this with just adding pictures. It makes it much easier. It's a better design and simpler. Then you have general options. So here you can show prices or don't show prices, show discounts or don't show discounts, and you might not want to show product images as well. Some people don't have a lot of images with their products, so they prefer to show none. I think that it kind of helps to actually have product pictures myself, but that's not. Sometimes it's just not important for the customer because they want to order it, and it's kind of a business environment, and they're searching by name or SKU number, and there might be 1,000 parts with the same picture, 1,000 different parts which have got exactly the same picture. But then I think you can copy that picture to those 1,000 parts quite quickly with a quick edit function. Here what you're able to do is you're able to set whether you want to show on the category of product description or not, or the product title. You can have specified default density, which you're able to change if you want. This is how many products you want on one page. So it says go to the next, because a lot of our customers would have thousands, if not tens of thousands of products. This is just a category product option, so you can have a quick filter function, sort groups, different categories, show once again descriptions, things like this, default densities. So caches and cache sizes. What this is all about is that although all the pictures are held within your own database, what we actually do is, this is kind of a hybrid version. So what we do is we actually take, well, I should say you take a whole load of caches or little pictures, like a kind of shadow images of your actual pictures, and we store them up on the internet. So when somebody goes to the page, it's very quick. And then later on we refresh those images as and when needed. But basically it speeds up things dramatically, and it's kind of this thing that allows everything to go a little bit faster by caching photographs. It's called caching, basically. Zendesk is something that allows us to connect to something that you can chat on. So it's a different system, but basically you can plug in a Zendesk key, and then when somebody comes to your web portal and they ask a question, it kind of pops up on your screen if you have somebody looking at the screen, and they can answer it. These are your Wheelex information, and this is your email information, because the customer web portal sends out emails as well. And that's the admin area, slowly but surely. Now, of course, what's important to mention is that this works just as well on a mobile phone as it does on the desktop. Now, a nice thing about desktop, and generally in a business-to-business environment, you're using a desktop because normally people are at work, and it's handier with the keyboard to type things in and all this kind of stuff. But it does work 100% on a mobile, and actually, arguably, you could say it's prettier. But of course, you don't have a nice big keyboard when you're on a mobile or smartphone. Yep. Okay. Search. So I can just, once again, here's the banners. I just click around, press the banner, brings me to the category. Here's different categories: cakes, foods, and my ingredients, rich texts. Go home. Let's look at bicycle parts. Here I have all my different bicycle parts. Let's click on one of these so I can have as many pictures as I want. Good descriptions. Yeah. So here's an example of pick a room. So this is where what we have is we have all these different categories, which are very specific. But now I've pick a room, and then within a room I can say I'll go to my toys area, and here I have my bricks. And where did I go? I went to pick a room and toys and playthings, machinery and power equipment. Okay, and then you can see the menu changes a little bit. So everything changes completely actually when you're using, so the menu's up here when it's on mobile mode. It's not exactly the same, shrunk. It's actually 3 different modes. One is a tablet mode, one is a screen mode, and one is a mobile mode, and they're all very different, for good reason, because generally speaking, when you're using a mobile, you're finger pressing, and when you're using a laptop, you're on a mouse and keyboard. Okay, so also if I'll log out, log in again, log in as user. Let's log in as John. Okay. Also what you have is the ability to order by consignee. So that's by default different delivery addresses. And then this automatically changes your account a little bit. And also I can specify certain sites. So I can order by sites. This is sites is kind of an advanced consignee. Most people don't need it. But if you do need it, generally speaking, the reason why you would want it is because what it does is it allows you to put on different prices for the same products. Generally when there's delivery charges incorporated within the price and the delivery is a lot further in different scenarios. Or if they want to, just from a foreman perspective, you want to keep all your orders grouped in a certain area, but then consignee might be better. Okay, and if I go to my account, I've already been there, but summary, recent products, see what I've recently bought, quickly add, import, pay online, invoices. Let's see if I can get some invoices here. Yes, there we go. Click on this. There I'm viewing an invoice. Back, PDF, deliveries. Nope. Here we go. These are delivery dockets. POD, yes, very good. And tickets, quants. You don't have to have all these showing. You can control which ones you show, which ones you don't show. Here's history, reports. This is your statement. In Excel, viewing a PDF. Okay, that one's a standard simple statement. And files, you can share contracts and PDF documents with that customer as well. Okay, material. You can go, if I go here back to oil products, you can make it that one can order, let's see, it's not on that one. Okay. Nope. Okay. You can see you can apply quantity breaks there. Changes the price as the quantity goes in. You won't get them for that price at the moment. Okay. Yeah. So basically what we're looking at here is just a pretty way to navigate around a stock ledger through all the stock items that you want visible to your customer, showing them their prices, and similarly an easy way for the customer to navigate and see their specific account. You can control what they can see and what they can't see, to the extent that even within here they may not see their special prices, their prices that have been agreed. Like you can see here now, you might want to specify them only after they've processed the sales order, because there's still a negotiation process to be carried out before everything is finalized. Okay, and I think that is all for time.